Alright, today we're going to do a test on our garden soil to see what our pH is, our nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. And we're just using a cheap little kit that you can get at most any garden center. It's probably not as good as a laboratory test, but it'll get you close enough. Alright, the pH test is the one that varies or is different from the rest of the tubes. The first step is you just dig down in your garden, your lawn or whatever, about 4 inches deep, and then fill the test tube to the first line with that soil sample. The second step is you add the contents of the appropriate capsule to that. Then you'll want to fill the tube up to the fourth line with preferably distilled water. Rainwater would probably be a close second. Tap water, if you have to. Alright, give everything a really good shake. Then it'll mix up, be something like this, and then just set it aside for about a minute to allow the sediment to drop out and to allow the collar to come to the test tube. Once the collar develops, you just compare it to the collar chart provided with the kit. Mine, it's pretty good. I would say that's more of a yellow green rather than a solid green. So I'm probably right around the 6.8, 6.9 range, which is not bad at all. I will be adding a little bit of crushed lime. Anyways, I generally do that every spring. And I usually don't do tests, but every 2 to 3 years, I figured this would be a good one. So that does show that I am needing lime, and I'll apply that to my garden. Alright, the nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium calls for mixing your soil with water, 1 part soil and then 5 parts water. You mix it up, shake it up really well, and then you'll want the soil to settle back out of the water, and then you will pour just the liquid portion into the test tubes, and then that is the way that you'll do those. Okay, we've got our water and mud or soil mixed up into our slurry. Next step is to just let it sit there for about 10 minutes and let the sediment fall out. Well, as you can see in the 3 vials, there's very little color in each of them, saying that the nutrient levels are very low. I generally do fertilize every spring, early spring, with either triple 10 or triple 19 fertilizer. I'll probably just do that once again this year, and I may take another sample after the fact to see what happens. Inside the kit, though, there is a chart with recommendations for your test results and what type of fertilizer that you should use. For me, vegetables at very low, it says I should use a 22, 27, 11 fertilizer. Like I said, triple 10, triple 19 is readily available, so I'll get those, put those down, retest, and then see what it looks like then. And then if I have to adjust further, I can do that then.